If you have been putting off home buying because you don't have enough saved up for a down payment, I need you to watch this whole video. So right now, the state of Massachusetts is offering up to $25,000 in down payment assistance for first-time homebuyers, and a lot of people, including people who make a good, solid income, have no idea that they may qualify. I'm Annie Oakman. I'm a Central Massachusetts real estate agent. I service both Massachusetts and Connecticut, and today I'm going to break down what exactly this program is, who qualifies it, how much you can get, and what is the catch, because yes, there are some things that you need to know before you get into the program and get too excited. So let's get into it. So this program is called the Mass Housing Down Payment Assistance Program, and it's run through Mass Housing, which is Massachusetts State Housing Financing Agency. So they've been around for a long time, I think since like 1966. They exist specifically to help people become homeowners. So the simple version of what they offer is Mass Housing is offering up to $25,000 in down payment assistance for people who income eligible to first-time home buyers that are purchasing anywhere in Massachusetts. So as of right now, for a limited time, for a limited window, the state has expanded the program so that $25,000 is at 0% interest with deferred repayment. So that means that you don't need to make monthly payments on it. This is a really big deal. So most first-time home buyers, they're worried about making a monthly payment. They're worried about the down payment. A lot of them say, well, I don't have enough. I don't have $30,000 just sitting in my savings account for a down payment to buy a house. So that right there is the gap that this program is designed to close. The assistance can be used to cover a down payment, closing cost, prepaid mortgage insurance, or to even reduce your insurance rate. So it's not just about your down payment. It can really actually help lower what you pay every single month if you organize it correctly. So let's talk about eligibility first, because this is where a lot of people kind of tune out or they stop listening. So I'm going to try to make this as simple as possible. You have to be a first-time home buyer. So you cannot have owned a home in the past 3 years. If you owned a home 4 or more years ago, you may still qualify. So this down payment assistance program is only available to buyers who are also using a mass housing mortgage to purchase their first home. You can't just bring this program to any lender. They have to be a mass housing approved lender. You have to meet income limits. So there are income limits, and they're actually pretty generous. A lot of people are surprised by the income limits. So for the program that's running through July 31st of 2026, the income limit in Worcester County is $165,645, and that's household income. So that means the total income for everyone in the home. So a 2-income household could earn a combined $165,000, and then you could still potentially qualify. And this home has to be your primary residence. You can use it for a single family home, a condo, a 2, 3, a 4 family home, a multifamily, as long as you are living there. So there are actually a few different tiers to this program depending on your income. Right now, through the expanded program, Governor Healy announced in April, eligible first-time homebuyers who lock in their mass housing mortgage between April 27th and July 31st of 2026 can get up to $25,000 at 0% interest with deferred payment. So deferred payment means that there are no monthly payments on this loan. It's due when you sell the home and pay it off or refinance. So essentially this money is sitting there for you until you sell your home someday. You're not making payments on it every month. And if your income is lower than the limits that I had mentioned previously, like buyers earning up to 60% of the area median income can access up to $30,000 in assistance at the 0% interest with deferred payments. So there's actually more money on the table for lower income houses as needed. And the important thing to note is this expanded 0 interest version is time limited. So the program has a $25 million budget. It's available to about 1,000 families, and you need to really lock that in before July 31st. After that, the standard program will continue, but the terms of the loan may look a little bit different. So let me put some real numbers on this. Let's say you're buying a home in Central Massachusetts for $350,000. And yes, I know a lot of you are going to say, oh, does that home even exist? Yes. There are $350,000 homes. I have used this program with a number of my buyers. You could get 350, 400,000, but let's just go with 350,000 for the example. So you're buying a home for $350,000. A 3% down payment would be $10,500. With your $25,000 in assistance, you could cover that entire $10,000 down payment, and you would still have money to go towards your closing costs. So for example, I had a client that used the mass housing loan. They bought a home in Fitchburg. They were right around the $350,000 price range, maybe a little bit lower. So their down payment was right around $10,000. Their closing cost was right around $10,000. What they ended up doing was they ended up doing more down payment. They went with like $15,000 down payment, and then they used the remainder $10,000 to cover their closing costs. And they went to the closing table with $0. They did not have to bring any money to the closing table. In fact, they actually got a check back because they had done their first and second deposits during the process. So when you buy a home, when your offer is accepted, you owe a deposit. That first deposit is typically $1,000. 2 weeks later, that's after your home inspection's done, you sign a purchase and sale, lock yourself into this agreement with the seller, and you give a second deposit. Let's say that second deposit is $10,000. So my clients put down a $1,000 when their offer was accepted. They put down, in their case, they actually put down about $6,000 for the second deposit. So in total, before closing, they brought $7,000 to the seller's attorney that was held in an escrow account with the attorney. That $7,000 at the closing table, because they had the mass housing loan, they actually got a check back for $7,000, the deposits they had put in. So they got that check, they got that money back because this mass housing $25,000 program actually covered their entire down payment and their closing costs. So they did not have to put any money down in order to purchase this home. So this really, it's the difference of buying a home now or waiting 3 to 5 years. It's a really big deal for a lot of families. Here's how the process works. Step number 1, check if you're eligible. So you can visit masshousing.com. They have eligibility information right on their website, or honestly, you can just call me or email me. All of my info is in the description, and I will help point you in the right direction, and I will connect you with a mass housing approved lender, which is step number 2. Connect with that lender that's approved for mass housing. I've got the contact. I will send it over to you because you need to work with a lender specifically who is approved with mass housing. Not every lender is. Your lender is going to have to handle the paperwork, the application paperwork for the down payment assist program along with your mortgage paperwork. So step number 3, complete a home buyer education course. Mass housing requires that all borrowers complete the home buying education course before purchasing a home. Typically it can be done online. It's a couple of hours. It's really helpful. It's not like a chore or anything, just something to help you understand the process. Step number 4, find a home and go under contract. So this is where I really get to come in and help you find your home. Once you're pre-approved, we will start the home search. I'll get you all set up and we will tour homes and I will get you under contract on the home that you love. Hopefully. Step number 5 is close on your home. So the down payment assistance program is applied at the closing table and it just goes directly towards your purchase. So if any of these things sound like you, this program really could be worth a conversation. If you are renting and you're tired of it, you have a decent income, but you haven't been able to save enough for a down payment, you've been looking at homes in central Massachusetts and just felt like the prices were just out of reach, or you had no idea that a program like this even existed, you are not alone. A lot of people that I talk to don't even know about this program. So Massachusetts has real money available for our first-time home buyers right now, and you should be taking advantage of it. I've had a number of clients do this year, and it has honestly been amazing for these clients. So if you want to know whether or not you qualify, just reach out. I'm happy to set you in the right direction. All of my info is in the description below. Call me, text me, email me, whatever is easiest for you. And if you found this video helpful, hit subscribe because I will help you through the entire home buying process, and I look forward to it. So reach out with any questions. I can't wait to help you through and help you find your home.